Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2021 Genesis G70 on a POV test drive, and I'll basically tell you what I exactly think about this G70. This one is the 3.3 turbocharged engine, and this competes against the S4, BMW 340, M340, and the C43, and of course the Acura TLX Type S is coming out, so this one will be a competitor to that Type S. But let's go ahead and take this G70 on a test drive, and I'll go ahead and tell you what I exactly think about this 3.3 G70. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this G70 on a test drive, and I'll exactly tell you what I exactly think about this G70. Alright, so let's go ahead and put it back in comfort mode and take this G70 on a test drive. Alright, so first impressions of this G70. It's very quiet in here and I'm really liking the ride. This road is paved, so it's really hard to tell if the suspension is stiff or not, but everything is just very nice and quiet in here, and I just love the interior of this G70. There's nice soft touches right here, stitching up top. That's an 8-inch touchscreen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And that V6 sounds really good. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in sport mode, and I'll give you a quick acceleration right here. I'm gonna go ahead and brake boost it. Oh my god, this thing is fast. So off the line it was a little bit slow, but once that turbo kicked in, it just pushed me back to the seat, and I honestly did not expect that from this G70. All I can say is wow. This was actually very impressive, and I honestly did not expect that. The steering wheel feels nice and actually very direct and a little bit on the heavier side in comfort. Let's go ahead and put it in sport mode again and see how the steering wheel is. It feels about the same, but it basically is a little bit faster to react whenever you move the steering wheel left to right. But I need to take around corners to see if sport mode makes a difference when taking sharp corners. But wow, that acceleration was really good, and the sound of the engine is very good paired with the with this 8-speed automatic transmission, and this exhaust just sounds really good overall. This is crazy. So there is a good amount of turbo lag, but once the car gets going and that turbo just spools, it pushes you back to the sea, and this car is very impressive. Let's talk about the engine and the transmission. The engine is a 3.3 turbocharged engine connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. The horsepower numbers are 365 and the torque numbers are 376. And oh man, just the amount of torque and horsepower in this G70 is amazing. And I believe the MSRP is 52 or 54 on this G70. But all I can say is Genesis did a great job with this engine. As I said, the screen is an 8-inch touchscreen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I'm not a big fan of the way how the screen looks. The design of it just doesn't look that good. But all the buttons down here are very easy. You'll have some cold seats, some heated steering wheel. And this thing gets up to the speed limit very quick. And for the suspension is actually very good. You don't really hear a lot from outside. It's very nice and quiet in here, and it's just very isolated inside of this G70. Seriously, a very nice ride. So let's go ahead and put it in sport mode. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the AC this time. Open the window a little bit just for you guys to be able to hear. And I'm not gonna brake boost it this time. I'm just gonna go ahead and floor it and see how it does. And this one actually has a sunroof, and it's actually a big sunroof. It's not just a normal standard sunroof. It's a good size sunroof. Back seats aren't really the best. There's barely any space in the back, but there's a good amount of space here in the front. Shoulder room, leg room. I just want to say this all-wheel drive system is amazing. It grips, no wheel spin. From 376 feet of torque, there is 0 spinning. This car is really fun to drive. It just sounds amazing. Seriously guys, this thing is so fun to drive. I'm very impressed with what Genesis did. So let's go ahead and turn on the adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist, and it gets activated around like 40 or 41 miles per hour. Other cars, they get activated around like 45-ish, But Genesis and Hyundai actually, they have the best adaptive, one of the best safety features. But I am seriously impressed with what they did to their cars. Brakes feel very nice and solid. This one has actually the Brembo brakes. And if you guys are curious about the fuel economy numbers, they are 17 in the city, 25 highway, and 20 combined. And I think I already mentioned this, but this engine is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. The shifting is nice and quick, but the pedals are a little bit on the slower side, and I think that's fine. It's not a deal breaker. And it does go to gear number 1. But guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Rody here at Key Hyundai in Milford. If you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.